Florida Sports Broadcasting, the leader in live local sports, is proud to bring you the NISA Independent Soccer Cup. Today, it's a pair of teams that represent the Sunshine State as United Soccer Alliance takes on Miami United FC. Today's game is being brought to you by the First Baptist Church of Orange Park, the Clay County Tourism Department, the United Soccer Alliance, and Mr. Chubby's Wings. Florida Sports.
A lot here in Florida. I know you just got here to Florida, but I think we're going to see a good game today.
Yeah, good afternoon, great. Good afternoon, everyone. I think it is going to be a great day. It's a little hot, but I'm sure these players are used to it.
So the two teams now doing somewhat of an international walk, and they will get things started here. I tell you what, we'll take a quick commercial break, and we will come back, and we will have the kickoff of this one. Maybe we'll keep it right here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching Florida Sports Broadcasting.
Florida Sports Broadcasting, the leader in live local sports, is proud to bring you the NISA Independent Soccer Cup. Today, it's a pair of teams that represent the Sunshine State as United Soccer Alliance takes on Miami United FC. Today's game is being brought to you by the First Baptist Church of Orange Park, the Clay County Tourism Department, the United Soccer Alliance, and Mr. Chubby's Wings.
We're ready for kickoff as United Soccer Alliance will be wearing red today. Miami United will be in white, and you'll have to forgive us a little bit. We had a few issues early on, a little late starting, but we're here for kickoff and glad you're with us as well. Again, I'm Ray Canevari along with David Goff, and USA will be going left to right. And we'll also have to wing it here with numbers. Had a hard time getting a starting lineup. And it'll be United Soccer Alliance who will kick off. And David, I know I talked to head coach Adam Dement of USA, and he was saying that they really have to be organized today against this Miami United team. They're very good in possession, and organization is going to be key for them on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how they start, how they press the ball, which areas of the pitch they want to win it back. They don't want to be chasing for long periods today.
And we were supposed to have a scoreboard as well, but that was one of the complications we came across. But you might be able to hear the wind has kicked up a little bit here. And but again, we're just glad that it's not raining. We've had a lot of rain this year here in the summer. United Soccer Alliance, they really haven't played an official game yet, as they've played a couple of exhibition games. Most of their boys weren't able to get here in time for the UPSL season. Miami United, certainly you would think, would be the favorite in this one. And it'll be USA to have the ball first. USA gives it up to Miami as they come into the attacking third of the field. Ball held out on the right channel, and it'll be a throw-in for Miami United. I think very important, David, for USA, especially being the underdog in this game, to just stay in it for long stretches of time.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be chasing the ball a little bit. They don't need to panic this early. They just need to let Miami have the ball for a little while and just settle in.
Ball in the middle third of the field. Lost there, and USA will pick it up, and they look to go the other way. Sliding through the middle there was Aiden Fish. Ball taken away by Miami United. Batista Dominguez will come out to the left-hand side to Bacali, Marcos Bacali, and then back to Insua, the left back. Actually, that's Solari, Matias Solari, the left back. That is a 7-0, isn't it, here on the left back? You'll learn one day, David, that your eye starts to go a little bit as you go. Solari, short pass, and they swing the ball to the right-hand side. as Miami looking very patient here to begin with. Ball comes down to the left-hand side. That's Bakali out on the left-hand side. Good cut back. Short pass to Akinaga. Bad pass the other way. Opportunity here for USA. But easily able to run it down. Miami United. Kalijas the defender. And Miami United got that one caught up in the wind. USA with a steal as they come toward the attacking third. And a good play and a hard tackle there on the other side. We'll see Miami get a throw in. Early impressions of this one so far, David?
Yeah, really interesting start, to be fair. Miami looked to be operating with a back three, trying to overload the midfield, and it's really going to be important that USA hold the ball a little longer as they break. They seem to be losing it within 1 or 2 passes. They're going to have to hold it a little longer to have any success.
Long ball on the left-hand side to Bakali, and he runs out of real estate. It'll be a USA throw-in. So USA will throw it in deep in their defending third. Ball headed up in the air. Battle for it. Miami United came away with it for a moment, and USA just able to clear it, but we have an injured player down. Can't see who the injured player is. Did you see what happened there, David?
No, I think it's just a coming together. Referee didn't seem too interested in it. A bit of an awkward fall. I think it's going to be all right.
Injured player appears to be okay. No score here. This is a round-robin event, as USA will go down to Miami and play next. And the winner of the round-robin will move to the next round. So it's kind of a group stage. Good switch by USA. And a long ball forward, a little direct there. Miami United able to defend it and regain possession. Middle third of the field. Bakali, he's been very active early on. When you got those 3 backs, David, it's important for the outside backs not to get too high up and get too far into the offense, or you're really leaving your defense a little subject to some problems.
Yeah, we're really seeing how the game's going to pan here. Short bursts from USA trying to win the ball back but not maintain big possession. Miami's going to dominate the ball, obviously.
Long ball down the right channel. And a throw-in coming up for USA. Miami United patiently moving the ball in the middle third of the field. Now they'll take it down the right channel. Again, as I was saying, USA wants to be very organized today. Your thoughts on how that's gone so far, David?
Yeah, they've conceded a lot of territory, but they've done generally well. They haven't allowed anything to come through the middle. We're starting to see a couple of free kicks. That might be a little bit of frustration building up. They're going to have to be very patient, USA. They're going to have to do a lot of this, but they've conceded 2/3 of the field in territory, but they're doing all right at this point.
So a throw-in over on the right-hand side. Or do they give them a free kick? They did. A foul on USA. Just trying to break down numbers. Again, we couldn't get starting lineups. And some numbers have changed here. I don't have a number 50 for USA. So some numbers have changed as well. And a throw-in for Miami United. Boy, the wind just has been a bit of a problem, but I'm sure for the players, just getting that breeze feels good. Miami United into the box, and USA just has to get rid of it so they can reorganize themselves. Push it left-hand side. They want Bakali. Good play here by the right back of USA. Ball held in there. Abreu lost it out of play. And a throw in for Miami United. Miami been very much in control of this so far. Pass forward. Got by Benito. And here comes USA the other way. Trying to hold on to the ball a little bit so they don't have to defend as much. Far side, Benito will bring it into the right channel and look to play it forward. Miami United on the attack, looking to get one into the mixer. And we should have had a foul there. Thought we were going to have a foul. Ref let it play on for a little while. Now he blows the whistle. I think a little bit of physical part on USA isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's good refereeing that. He sees the foul. He's waiting to see if advantage occurs. It doesn't. So he pulls it up and gives the free kick, and this is a good chance for him to send something into the box for the first time.
But I think you can say USA has been the more physical of the two teams,
Certainly.
maybe trying to muscle their way around a little bit.
Certainly.
Nothing wrong with that.
Been very impressed with their pressure. As soon as they lose it, they've won it back within 5 or 6 seconds. Very aggressive in that initial press, for sure.
Dangerous free kick just to the right of the box. That one popped up in the air, but Colley will run it down here on the near side, and it'll go out of play. It'll still be a Miami ball. Aiden Fish giving chase for USA on that long ball that came out. USA. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Abreu. And they'll play it backwards smartly. They'll look to switch the point of attack. Logan Daly sent it toward the left side. And USA with their first real offensive situation, and it'll be knocked out of play. And it'll be a USA throw-in. A bunch of the USA players have numbers that I don't have, so we'll do the best we can. USA, of course, is United Soccer Alliance. For a long time, they were Clay County Soccer Club. Bad pass through the middle. Luckily, Fish will run it down over here on the near side. And they'll play it back to goalie Adam Menino. He'll send it forward. As the wind once again kicking up ferociously. Ball comes left-hand side. That's Solari. Miami United very, very patient. Collegius will send it to the right half space. And a long ball. Bakale will bring it under control. Nearly had it stolen. Dangerous situation. Ball put into the box. USA just trying to cover right up. And Bakale will get it back outside the box on the left-hand side. Good defense on the far side. Will give USA a goal kick. As for a moment there, Colley had a really dangerous situation inside the box. And USA was able to handle it. Yeah, number 18, I don't have an 18 for USA. Left-hand side. Held there. Shot from the right side of the box and well defended. And that one could have been way more dangerous than it resulted in. USA with some space in front of them Long ball left-hand side. This could be an opportunity for USA. Put it across inside the 6, and it'll go just wide right. Goal kick. Great opportunity there.
Yeah, USA coaches will be really happy with that. Sit back, soak up the pressure. They've done a lot better on the transition when they've won the ball back, and this time probably should have scored. Probably should have gone 1-0 up against the run of play. You're quite happy at home if that goes in 10, 15 minutes in a game like this, but not to be this time.
Once again, Miami will just be patient as they build out of the back. They really move the ball nicely, don't they?
They really do, and they're really starting to look for Bakale here on this long diagonal. It's 4 or 5 we've seen so far. They must think he's a really important part of their plan today.
Oh, there's a foul, and that could be a yellow card as well. And that is a yellow card. And again, some of these numbers I just don't have. So we don't know. We'll try to get that sorted out. I
think it's Daly. Logan Daly, is it? 55.
Yep, you're right. It was Logan Daly.
And it was a reckless challenge. He was beaten, he was on the floor, and again, good refereeing. Can't let that go. Has to be a yellow.
So USA will hold the line at the top of the box. And again, this is a dangerous situation, and if you lose your mark here, it could be 1-0. Ball bending in toward the frame. It'll take one bounce. And covered up there by Minio, the keeper. USA look to build on the left-hand side. Able to hold a little possession. Miami took it away. Switch the point of attack. Bakale has plenty of room here on the left-hand side. And another foul going to be called on USA. So a really dangerous free kick opportunity.
Looks like it's in Sewer. Is the only one over this. He's going to take a shot.
4-man wall for USA. Hard to see their numbers too, Miami. That's a beauty of ball, and that one's in. 1-0 Miami. Boy, that one was bending nicely, and I think Minio couldn't really see it very well.
Yeah, Robertino Insuna, that's all about the whip that he's put on the ball, the way that he's dragged his foot across it, put some real pace on it, got it up and down over the wall in time, and the goalkeeper was beaten.
So unfortunately here, the clock isn't working as well. So we have no way of knowing time. And it's 1-0 Miami. And again, we apologize. We had some difficulty with the software in our scoreboard. As USA looks to build out of the back under pressure. High press by Miami United, and USA didn't handle that very well, did they, David?
No, I'm not sure. The coach is not going to be happy with that. It's just after you've conceded. I don't think that's... Everyone has a philosophy. People like to build, but now they're under real pressure.
USA just clears that one away.
Important 5 minutes coming up here. They just got to manage it. They certainly don't want to concede again in this period.
Yeah, they get 2 down here. It's going to be really tough. Great ball on the switch to the right-hand side in the box. Minio will come out high and grab that one out of the air, and USA look to go the other way. Long ball sent forward, and it will be a throw-in coming up for USA. Jeremy and Tony Salazar on the cameras today. Cobus Gomes, our producer, always doing a great job. Good ball forward to Breu. Had it stolen away. McCauley sent it out wide to the left, and it's out. It'll be USA throw-in. Lots of communication going on with the Miami United team, and a foul going to be called on USA and a free kick. Coming up, happy you're with us today on Florida Sports Broadcasting. USA look to go right-hand side. That pass was deflected, and they'll send it all the way back and rebuild. You were a coach at OU, so if you were USA now, what are you telling your boys to do?
Yeah, you've prepared all week. You don't want to throw the plan out. I mean, you know, it's 1-0 from a set play. I think you probably want USA to be 10, 15 yards higher up the field to actually get some pressure on this ball here. Serrano, he has a lot of time on the ball, and that can cause a lot of problems. So I think in the next 10 minutes we'll see them raise up the pitch slightly, get a little bit more pressure on the ball. Otherwise they'll be inviting a lot of pressure in their own half.
USA trying to stay organized and defend here as Miami continue to possess the ball. Impressed how they move the ball side to side.
Yeah, it's a very nice style. They're looking for this incision pass through the middle, or a one-on-one out here, and a cross from the left-hand side.
And when they see nothing is there on one side, they have no problem swinging it through the middle. Opportunity here, left of the box. There's a shot. Yeah. Minio down low, and he's able to make the save.
No, that's a really good move from Miami. They've gone side to side. They've been patient. When the passes forward have been on, they've taken them. Finish left a little to be desired there, but they'll be happy at the moment.
Offside going to be called, and a free kick for Miami United. One nothing, Miami leading. We're about midway through the first half. Boy, Miami's shape is so nice offensively. They keep their spacing. They get people around the ball.
Yeah, they're managing to outnumber you.
Uh-oh, here's a bad giveaway. This could be 2-0, and it is. Minio with the play out of the back and stolen right there at the top of the box, and that didn't take much, and Miami has a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one to take. You can see it in the USA players. Someone needs to get hold of them now and grab them together, because they've got to go again. There's still 25 minutes to go in this half. Miami are dominating possession and territory, so we need to see a couple of big moments from the USA team. They need to gain a little bit more territory, and might have to start playing a little longer for a couple of minutes maybe.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to hold on to the ball at all. They've been defending for 20 minutes now. Long ball left-hand side.
Yeah, these balls are a little better. Create some challenges, maybe win some throw-ins, gain some territory.
Try to flick it forward, and Miami took it away. Start right, now look to move the ball left. Solari.
Yeah, this is a little better. We're starting to see USA press, like we said after the goal, slightly higher up the field.
Well, they kind of have to, don't you think?
Oh, you have to now. The second goal will bring that on by force. They probably would have liked to have done it a little sooner, but they were thinking there's a long time to go in the game. But this gives them some platform to build from, for sure.
Throw in deep in the right wing corner for USA. That one into the box and headed out. First corner kick of the game for USA. Boy, if they can just get one back here, that would make all the difference in the world.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. They're sending their the centre-backs forward, so it looks like a delivery into the box here. Headed opportunity for sure. If they attack this like they really mean it, they could claw some ground back.
Good ball into the box, and it got through everyone. And it'll roll near the end line, and that should be a goal kick, and it is for Miami United. When you have very few opportunities, you don't want to give those away. You want to get something out of it.
Absolutely. And you would like to have gotten a goal from there, but it at least breaks up the monotony and the momentum a little bit and puts Miami back on their heels a little. So it'll be interesting to see the pressing here if they allow them to get straight back into that.
Long ball left-hand side. It'll go out of play and give USA a throw-in. Ball forward is stolen away and then headed out of play by USA. And it'll be a Miami throw-in. Miami United building here on the left-hand side. And Dominguez, his pass was a little too far. Here's Abreu, come back through the center of the park. They looked to switch the point of attack. It took too long. And it was stolen away by Miami. Ooh, bad pass. Could cause an opportunity for Miami, but USA was able to find a way out of it. And here's Fish on the right-hand side. Pass through the center of the park. Ooh, bad giveaway. Opportunity for Miami. This could be a yellow card coming up after the play is over. Here's Miami in the box. There's a shot, and Mineo was just able to kick it away.
Yeah, again, it's brilliant refereeing. I think when this ball goes out, we might see the ref return to that. But really good to let the game play. USA contributed their own downfall yet again in their own defensive third. That's going to worry the coaches for sure.
Kind of going back to what you said earlier, it's great. Everyone wants to play out of the back now as the ball comes down the right-hand channel. Spinning and turning and trying to get something is USA as they play through the center of the park. Pass toward the D is taken away by Miami, and they'll go in the other direction. Long ball diagonal. Ooh, that was a nice one. And had Daly not gotten a foot on that one, it could have been 3-0 Miami.
That's an interesting one. Everybody's shouting for a pass back, but I think the ref's got that one right as well. No, you're right. The build-up idea is the topic. And it's a fine line because they actually need to build up to draw Miami out a little. We've seen an example of that here.
Here's Abreu down the right-hand side. He'll hold it in the right corner.
He's got to be a little tougher there, bro. He's got to really fight for that.
Foul will give Miami United a free kick, and yeah, now the yellow card from way down at the other end will be coming.
That's superb refereeing because that's a long time in between when the foul was and when the ball went out, and you know you'd rather see the ref let it go and deal with that when the ball goes out than to stop the game when there was a chance of a goal earlier. But interestingly balanced right now, Ray. We really need to see some more fight from USA, obviously within the laws of the game, but we really need to see out there the body language. They want to get back into this game, perhaps have a few more chances before the half. They've still got a lot of time here. They're not beaten yet.
Yeah, they just, before the end of the half, if they can get one back, that would make a huge difference.
You know, and as a teammate, you want to see your teammates out there. You know, you want to encourage each other. You want to be flying into tackles, and that's the kind of energy then that leads into everybody else. You know.
Long ball forward. USA holding. Some nice space between the lines there, and USA had a chance, but the pass too far forward. They just offensively, they haven't been able to find any kind of rhythm.
No, just giving the ball away too quickly. I like the ideas. They've got some really good ideas going to the middle there, but they're just giving the ball back way too quickly.
Good switch to Bacale on the left-hand side. I'm impressed with this kid. He'll take it toward the left corner of the box. Fish is running with him, and it's deflected out of play. Good defense by USA. But Bacale has been very impressive so far.
No, you have to take your hats off to the coaches. They've obviously identified Bacale against Fish as a 1v1 that they like. They've played 4 or 5 long diagonal balls to him, and now he's been out the game for the last 7 or 8 minutes, but he seems to be coming back to life again.
So a little bit of a delay getting the corner kick going. And ball bent in. Minio got a piece of it. It's loose in the box and then cleared away. Posting up nicely at the line, but USA unable to get it. And Miami United will go back to work. As Nsua, or I should say Solari.
Yeah, Dominguez's influence has grown in the middle here. He's just picking the ball up, popping it off 15 yards. He's playing, well within his capacities. It looks like a really good player here, 15, Dominguez. Here he is again.
Handball.
Yeah.
And that'll be a free kick coming out for USA. Boy, they're just so patient, aren't they, Miami?
You can tell how comfortable they are in possession, and it doesn't seem to matter who has the ball. Nobody panics. They know there's going to be a free open shirt, and they just keep circulating the ball around. It's very impressive.
USA look to build out of the back again. Minio. Long ball forward. Nobody there except Bacale. It'll go off him, and he was able to save it. I thought it was going to go out.
Yeah, he's done well, but we need to see a bit more work from Abreu here. There we go. He's got the ball back, but he was lucky to get that. I'm sure his teammates will want him to try and run that ball down next time.
Lost the ball, and
Here he is again.
Abreu wanted a foul, and here they come. They're going to look to go the other way. They seem to be fine. They seem to be able to find acres of space in between the lines with USA.
Yeah, they're in front of the midfield for USA because they've dropped off so deep. So you can have one or the other in soccer, can't you? Ray? You can drop behind the ball in numbers and protect the goal, but then you can't really get pressure on the ball. So you're really picking your poison to a certain extent. And if you drop so many numbers back as USA have here, it's very difficult to step forward and get pressure on the ball. And that's what we're seeing develop in this first half.
Good turn. USA looks to come forward. Nice dummy step there by Abreu to allow USA to continue to possess. Good patience here, but pass too far for Abreu, and Dominguez will once again come away with a great ball to the right side, and that's a nice clean tackle. I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
Landon Bradford there stood up tall and made the tackle.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. You want something like that. Something you can build on. You see it here again, 11 players behind the ball, including the goalkeeper, but nobody able to step and get pressure on the ball. You see Abreu here doesn't have the mind to go to the ball or is being told to stay back. Either way, the tempo is fully in Miami's hands here, and they get to dictate a lot. 2-0 up. Away from home, they're going to have to see that change if you want to see the result change for sure.
Miami United into the attacking third, and a foul there, and this should be right at the corner of the box, and another yellow card handed out. The third of the afternoon, I guess evening, to USA.
Yeah, they're beginning to tot up, aren't they? I think that's 3 now, is it? Yeah. And you could see that play some part in the second half as people get into 1v1 challenges a little tighter. Could see some people picking up second yellow, so you don't want to pick up many more in this first half here.
How much time do you have on your clock?
15 to go here.
Surprised they're not doing a water break here with the temperatures high in the upper 80s, low 90s. Another dangerous free kick. Miami has had several, including scoring their first goal off of a set piece.
It'll be really interesting to see if they go for goal here, or if they set up a nice cross or drop that ball just between where the back line is and the goalkeeper, that corridor of uncertainty. That could be a really good area to deliver it in. We've got 2 players over the ball, could go either way here.
There's a shot and they score again. 3-0 Miami.
Yeah, ball came in. I think it was a shot. It ricocheted quite fortunately to the edge of the box. It's a great strike, first time from Miami on the edge there. That's the one you dream about as a midfielder. You lay in bed at night, sleeping, thinking, I hope it drops to me there. And he's hit it really cleanly into the bottom corner, and they're going to take that break, you said, Ray.
Yeah, let's take a quick break here. We'll be back with more on Florida Sports Broadcasting.
What is it that moves you? Is it cruising endless miles through woodlands and wildlife? Or maybe it's indulging on the fresh, local flavors of the South. For some, it might be embarking on a voyage through historic landmarks. And for others, it could mean unwinding on serene waterways. Whatever it is that moves you, Clay County invites you to explore your passion. Follow us toward the path less traveled and immerse yourself in an authentic Florida experience. Visit exploreclay.com and plan your stay today. What is
Through
it?
their strategic IT talent placement practice, Altier Integrated Services leverages their top-tier network and proven talent acquisition process to efficiently support your organization by augmenting its talent resources. Altier provides institutions the talent to achieve competitive advantages through digital transformation and modernization. IT executives are faced with continued challenges around cost optimization and innovative activities. Altier has a proven track record of providing services anchored in driving the agile IT enterprise of the future. For more information about Altier Integrated Services, go to altairtek.com.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Florida Sports Broadcasting, the leader in live local sports, is proud to bring you the NISA Independent Soccer Cup. Today, it's a pair of teams that represent the Sunshine State as United Soccer Alliance takes on Miami United FC. Today's game is being brought to you by the First Baptist Church of Orange Park, the Clay County Tourism Department, the United Soccer Alliance, and Mr. Chubby's Wings. Florida Sports Broadcasting is your official place to watch Fleming Island football in 2023. Last year, the Golden Eagles suffered a disappointing season and failed to make the playoff.
Back at Eagle Harbor Soccer Complex, along with David Goff, I'm Ray Canevari. Happy you're with us today. Hasn't been a good afternoon so far for United Soccer Alliance. They're now down 3-0. This is a pretty big hole to dig out of, David.
Yeah, 10 minutes to go for the half. I mean, do you stick or twist here, Ray? You really don't want to concede again. But you almost feel like they have to get one back to change the momentum a little bit of this match so far.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, had some problems with the scoreboard software, so we weren't able to bring that to you today. But we're running a clock here, and we'll kind of keep you updated on that. David is the official score keeper today, clock keeper. Long throw toward the midfield stripe. Dominguez, he's been very, very active today. Hold it at the center of the park. Try to go left-hand side for Bacali, and USA read that one beautifully.
Yeah, they're looking for that. They're looking for that 1v1 there with Fish. He's done well, the kid there. He stood up that time. Well done to him.
Solari able to pick that one off, and Benito. Long ball left-hand side. That is a dangerous one. Onside. Flag is down. Here's a shot. Minio with a good job to deflect it away. Miami still have it. They'll switch the point of attack to the right-hand side. Good overlap working on that side. That one sent in, and it's wide, and it'll be a goal kick. I think they might have called offside on that. No.
Yeah, no, I think it hit the side net, and we've got a player down in the middle, so they've stopped it. But yeah, interesting. 8 to 9 minutes to go in the half. Tempo seems to have increased a little bit. Miami looking to finish it off here before the half. USA can't allow that to be the case.
Daly. Back to Minio as USA looking to build.
Yep.
Play that ball to the left-hand side. It came loose, and USA will control. They really could use, David, a little more possession, USA.
Yeah, they could, and it doesn't. They keep
Oh,
doing
bad
this
giveaway.
Yeah.
Here they come the other way. A cheeky chip will just go over the crossbar. Wow. Minio is out. And a great opportunity there for Insua.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going in when it first went off his boot.
Yeah, that was superb. Very unlucky not to drop below the bar. I think he thought that was in as soon as he left his foot, but that would have been game over for sure.
And you know, it's hard for USA. They're trying to build out of the back. The 6 is dropping in to be that one option, and the 8 and 10, even when they drop in, Miami goes with them. So USA's only real option is to play the ball long.
Yeah, I think I'd be saying to the USA team just to trust the process a little bit, because they've got some good players in midfield. It's hard at 3-0 down to think that building out from the back is the right idea, but you know, they do need to keep the ball a little bit more than they are. But like I said, it's much easier said than done when you're 3-0 down before half-time
right
at home.
Miami still has it deep in the right wing corner. Ball is loose and a foul going to be called. This could be another yellow card, honestly.
I think it might have gone the other way, you know.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure that was a foul at all. No, he does seem to be speaking to the USA player now.
I believe this will be a Miami free kick.
Yeah,
whether they give him a yellow. Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if he's going to talk to the AR.
I think, yeah. Well, the assistant flagged the other way, and the referee didn't really signal, so it is going to be another chance for Miami to put it in the box, but looks like no card this time, Ray.
It's a little bit closer in than a corner kick. Very dangerous. Again, this is where if you're USA, you can't lose your mark here.
Yeah, you'd like to see a bit more jostling from USA, a little bit more hands on bodies. There's daylight between the players. You don't really want that.
Nice play run off of that free kick. The shot is high and wide, and it'll be a goal kick for USA. What do we got, about 8 minutes left, Dave?
Yeah, we're into the last 6 or 7 with added on time, I think. A little training ground move there from the Miami team. Didn't quite come off, but again, shown invention and good preparation from them.
Boy, they're just so patient on the ball. Dominguez is another player I like.
Yeah.
Very, very skillful in the middle of the park.
You can see he's the heartbeat. He never gets out of, sort of third gear, if you like. He's always playing at his own pace. The angles he's creating off the ball are great. You see him here checking his left shoulder, just moving 2 yards to the side. If they want to give it to him, great, they will. If not, they'll swing at the other side and he'll just pick up another angle, and that's why he's called the heartbeat, because everything goes through him,
Good turn and a great ball. Here's Bacale left of the box. Another dangerous situation to the end line. That one sent into the 6, and USA will just have to send it out wide. I don't think it's going to make it out of play, though, and Miami United will run it down near the sideline.
I see Bacale against Fish there. It's definite physical mismatch, and they're going to be looking at that half-time for sure.
Ball sent in. Minio will push everyone up.
Sensible tactic from the goalkeeper this way, just taking the sting out of it a little, making sure everybody gets up. They should maintain some territory here if they can get first touch on the ball.
Miami will send it forward. Fish shielding Bacale off. Bacale won it back. Good combination.
That's a good tackle. That'll be a goal kick.
Going to give him a corner.
Yeah. The young kid Fish done well there. It's going to be a good day for him. Good experience to play up against a player like Bacale, and he's definitely going to improve after this. It looks as if, as we enter the last 5 minutes, that this is another opportunity to perhaps work something short. Little 2v1 developing here in the corner. Here it is.
Ball sent into the box and headed down. Miami with a chance as they work near the top of the box, and USA will just clear it away. Good hustle. Try to keep that one in play by Hurtado. But Hurtado couldn't come up with it. Miami with a steal again, and USA is defending third. Hurtado, and he's fouled and a free kick. Boy, it's almost a frustration thing.
Really clever play by Hurtado.
There's a shot, Minio down, and popped away from him, but nobody else around. So
no, really clever by Hurtado. He realised he wasn't going to go anywhere. Just drew the foul, took the free kick. Very clever play. Wily campaigners, the Miami side, you can see. Very good for their 3-0 scoreline at the moment.
USA look to build again. Left-hand side. Ball stolen away. 3-0 our score here. Last couple of minutes of the first half. Play it out to the right-hand side as Miami patiently will move toward the attacking third once again. Good skill. Take it deep in the right wing corner, and another corner kick coming up for Miami.
Yeah. Last minute of regular time. Really got to shut up shop here. Got to make sure you got your player covered. Another short corner coming in from Miami.
Ball put in through the 6, and that one just sprayed wide left of the goal, and it'll be a corner kick coming up for Miami United. As I'm sure you can hear by the microphones, the wind very strong today. Good ball into the mixer, headed away. Wide left, and a battle for it there is won by Miami. And it'll be a Miami throw-in. Last couple of minutes of the half, again 3-0 Miami. And it's easy to say, and I'm Captain Obvious, but you definitely don't want to give up 4 here if you're USA.
No, a little bit more pressure on the ball on the edge of the box they need here. Just clear a few. I've been very impressed with Daniels, 55. I think he's done really well. He's the kind of guy you want to look to at halftime to inspire everybody onwards. Oh, that'll be
a yellow card for sure.
Yeah.
First one of the game for Miami United. That's what you call a professional foul.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing there. Just drag him down, make sure they don't
get behind him.
Get the ball in the box. Would have been a tap in there if they could have got that across. Some of the dark arts, Ray, I think they call that.
I participated in a few of those while playing. It's either the ball or the man. One has to go.
They both can't go past you. That's
right.
That's the old saying.
So free kick for USA.
Nothing to lose here, Ray. Stick it in the box.
Yeah, see if something happens.
Got to make sure this doesn't go all the way through and miss everybody. That's the biggest crime here. The ball just trickles out to the back post and there's no one there.
Good job coming high in the air to grab that one. And do you want me to go more this way, Kovas? Okay. Kovas is trying to get us situated in front of the camera. Ball sent into the box. And they'll patiently just bring it out and look to recirculate the ball. Maybe force it. They might need to swing it here, getting a little crowded on that right side. But they found their way through, and an offside will be called. We have to be in the last few seconds here of the half. Good restart by USA quickly. They got to do something with it, though, and go with a little urgency.
Yeah, going into half time, if you keep the ball a little bit here and pass it around a little, it gives you a sense that you're doing better than what you are, and that might be, that might help, because they're going to be looking to hold on to something as they go in here. They look quite dejected, the USA players, as they leave the field.
That's halftime, 3-0 Miami. I tell you what, we'll play a commercial, and then we've got an interview with USA coach Adam Dement that will roll your way, and then we'll get back to you here when the second half starts on Florida Sports Broadcasting.
Florida Sports Broadcasting is your official place to watch Fleming Island football in 2023. Last year, the Golden Eagles suffered a disappointing season and failed to make the playoffs, but Fleming Island have a new coaching staff, and despite losing several key players, are reloaded and have quality young players that will be looking to make an immediate impact in 2023. The 2023 campaign kicks off in August. For more information and to watch the Golden Eagles live, go to floridasportsbroadcasting.com. Joining us on the pregame show is the head coach of United Soccer Alliance, Adam Dement. Adam, I know you had an opportunity to work with the boys here a little bit, get a few exhibition games in. How are you feeling about the team?
Feeling pretty good, actually. We've only had the 2 games, but feeling really confident with what we're doing, and the boys are really buying into playing at a bit higher level than they were with the youth side. We got a lot of young talent, so looking really forward to it.
I know it's a makeup of some college kids and some of the older players that are here at the United Soccer Alliance. Talk a little bit about the makeup of the team.
Yeah, so the majority of all the players have come from our youth system, through whether they've been playing college already and they come back for the summer, and some of our kids that are about to go to college, giving them the experience. So we have a good leadership. A couple of our coaches are on the team as well for the leadership. So we have a good little mix of that, and they all get along very well.
Yeah, I was going to say probably the chemistry is pretty good. A lot of these guys have played together for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. They understand a little bit. Obviously, they're working out a couple more kinks of changing system a little bit. But yeah, they all get along very well at the training sessions. They push each other to play harder. It's been great.
I know you've played a couple of exhibition games. Talk about those and how they've gone for you, and just your thoughts on how you performed.
We've performed pretty well. We've got some good looks from what we were asking the kids to do in those games and at the training sessions. Obviously, the results have gone well for us, both winning both games. So the second game we played was a really good contest, I think, for us. Got a lot of good looks from what we wanted to see, both attacking-wise and defensively.
This Independent Cup, it's interesting because you start out in a round-robin situation. Talk a little bit about how it works.
Yeah, so it's a 3-team round-robin. The best team of the 3 goes on to play the Nisa Pro team, which is Club de Leon in Orlando. So looking forward to starting it off the right way with a win. The point system is a bit different than traditional of 3 points as well. So you get 6 points for a win, 3 points for up to 3 goals, and a point for a shutout. So you can get a maximum of 10 points in a game. So we're looking forward to making sure we get some points on the board.
Yeah, even if you don't win, if you score some goals, you're able to get some points.
Absolutely. So, if it was a crazy game that was 4-3, not in our favor, we still go away with 3 points, and we give ourselves a chance in the second game.
This Miami United team coming in, you would expect that they'd be pretty good. You don't have a lot of tape on them, I'm sure, but what do you know about them?
We've been able to do a little bit of research on them. They're an established team playing in the league that they play in. So we're expecting them to bring them some experience, be smart on the field as a collective unit, and give us a really good test.
I'm sure the longer the game goes on, the more belief your boys will have.
Oh, absolutely. I think the longer it goes, I think 0-0 gives us more confidence as it goes on. Having a home crowd, we're expecting a good amount of people here to support us. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that.
Tell me what you think the keys will be for you tonight.
I think the keys will be making sure that we stay organized. As long as we're staying organized, I think we give ourselves a really good shot. And then staying disciplined, the communication on the field is definitely the key for us. We do those things. We all you always have a chance.
Good luck tonight. I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun.
All right, thank you very much.
That is United Soccer Alliance head coach Adam Dement. We'll be back with more after this on Florida Sports Broadcasting.
Through their strategic IT talent placement practice, Altier Integrated Services leverages their top-tier network and proven talent acquisition process to efficiently support your organization by augmenting its talent resources. Altier provides institutions the talent to achieve competitive advantages through digital transformation and modernization. IT executives are faced with continued challenges around cost optimization and innovative activities. Altier has a proven track record of providing services anchored in driving the agile AT enterprise of the future. For more information about Altier Integrated Services, go to altairtek.com.
What is it that moves you? Is it cruising endless miles through woodlands and wildlife? Or maybe it's indulging on the fresh, local flavors of the South. For some, it might be embarking on a voyage through historic landmarks. And for others, it could mean unwinding on serene waterways. Whatever it is that moves you, Clay County invites you to explore your passion. Follow us toward the path less traveled and immerse yourself in an authentic Florida experience. Visit exploreclay.com and plan your stay today.
Florida Sports Broadcasting is your home for live local sports in Florida. Florida Sports Broadcasting covers sports year-round and brings you the action live with play-by-play so you don't miss a moment of the action.
Broughton gets the snap, steps, he's going to throw it again. He's got a receiver, that's going to be a penalty. Oh, they end up flying, touchdown! It's a touchdown! Touchdown!
Make sure you like Evan.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Florida Sports Broadcasting is your official place to watch Fleming Island football in 2023. Last year, the Golden Eagles suffered a disappointing season and failed to make the playoffs, but Fleming Island have a new coaching staff, and despite losing several key players, are reloaded and have quality young players that will be looking to make an immediate impact in 2023. The 2023 campaign kicks off in August. For more information and to watch the Golden Eagles live, go to floridasportsbroadcasting.com. Through their strategic IT talent placement practice, Altier Integrated Services leverages their top-tier network and proven talent acquisition process to efficiently support your organization by augmenting its talent resources. Altier provides institutions the talent to achieve competitive advantages through digital transformation and modernization. IT executives are faced with continued challenges around cost optimization and innovative activities. Altier has a proven track record of providing services anchored in driving the agile AT enterprise of the future. For more information about Altier Integrated Services, go to altairtek.com.
What is it that moves you? Is it cruising endless miles through woodlands and wildlife? Or maybe it's indulging on the fresh, local flavors of the South. For some, it might be embarking on a voyage through historic landmarks. And for others, it could mean unwinding on serene waterways. Whatever it is that moves you, Clay County invites you to explore your passion. Follow us toward the path less traveled and immerse yourself in an authentic Florida experience. Visit exploreclay.com and plan your stay today.
David Goff, I'm Ray Canevari, and we're ready for the second half of play. And David, a lot of work for USA to do here in the second half.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see how they go about it first 10-15 minutes. You don't want to throw the kitchen sink at it too early, but we definitely need to see a increase in tempo and aggression, and perhaps, you know, stepping 20-30 yards higher up the field at times to try and get a few opportunities at goal. But yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see. I don't think we'll see many changes from the Miami side, so looking forward to this one, right?
Underway again here in the second half of play. Atherton nearly stole it away for USA, but Miami doesn't waste any time going right back to their composed style of play.
Yeah, this is a little better. Already you're seeing USA press a little higher, try to get a little bit more pressure on the ball there.
Well, and at this point, they have nothing to lose, so. Bacali on the left-hand side, and Fish was there. That's been a pretty good matchup today, Fish and Bacali.
Yeah, he's done well, the young lad there. He's, it's obviously a big day for him playing up against a player like Bacali with all his pace and power and the nuance he brings to the game. But he's done well in the main, to be fair to him.
Corner kick from the left-hand side. Miami will continue to hold the ball. And we had an offside, so it'll be a free kick for USA. Atherton will play it backward. And we're going to have a free kick here for USA. A little brighter start here in the second half for USA.
Yeah, for sure. I've been impressed with Clark, 60 here. He's come out certainly trying to, engage everybody and get them going and encourage everybody, and it seems to have had an impact.
Switch to the right-hand side. Here's USA into the attacking third. Almost had their first.
I think it's the wrong cross. There's a 4v3 up there in the box if that had gone into the penalty area and the pullback.
Good ball through the center in transition. Minio able to come out and just clear that ball away. Again, Miami will slow up the pace.
Yeah, already a little higher. You can see the USA team with 6 players in the opposition half. It's going to allow them to get a little bit more pressure on the ball here. Force Miami back.
Benito.
They're not having it all their own way this time.
Switch to the left-hand side. Bacali and Fish was there again to stop that one from happening. Good combinations here for USA as they look to go offensively, and this one going to be a free kick here for Miami.
Yeah, it's a clumsy one. He went with the foot instead of the head, and when a defender goes with the head, you're going to give a free kick away every time.
Oh, Atherton, that will be a yellow card for sure.
Yeah.
And a free kick in a dangerous part of the field.
But credit to the USA coaches and the team. They've come out in the second half. They're 20 yards higher up the field. That's enabling them to get hold of the ball, midway into the Miami half. And if you pick it up there and you run with it, you're going to draw free kicks, and you're going to have opportunities like this. So credit to them for the change in the second half so far. We'll see if they can build on it.
Good opportunity here for USA on this free kick. Again, some of the names have changed here. Jersey numbers have changed for USA. I was talking to Adam Dement, the coach, and he said, "Yeah, a number of the players have different jerseys on, so we'll do the best we can." Good spot though for USA. They go into the box. There's a header, and it's in the back of the net.
Oh, the flag is up.
Oh, that's a shame. What a great set piece that was. Let's go to the VAR. I'd like to look at that one again.
Yeah, that's drawn a little reaction.
I don't know. Obviously the AR is there and he sees it, but wow, that looked really good.
Yeah, that's exactly what they would have been looking for.
Boy, a much brighter start here for USA in the second half.
Yeah, first time we've seen more than 8 players in the opposition half. This will force Miami to play a little longer and give a lot more chance for them to win the ball back. Maybe give them a foothold in this game. They've still got to keep it tight at the back though.
Long ball, defended well by USA, but it's still loose in the box. USA needs to be careful here. You don't want to give up a PK, but they give up a corner kick, and so Miami will have another opportunity on goal. I got my producer here, Kovas Gomes, yelling at me. I'm never in the right spot. Glad you're with us here on Florida Sports Broadcasting. Make sure you like us on all our social media. There's a ball into the box. Minio able to gobble that one up. They'll spray it through the middle of the field, and USA will look to go offensively again. Good job by Miami to get the ball back. Come to the left channel. Inside the box. And that one is going to be booted away. And USA will get possession back. There's USA into the attacking third with a chance, but that pass out in the right channel a little too far. Miami got it back, and they gained themselves a goal kick.
Yeah, very clever, just playing the ball off the attacker, making sure they win the goal kick there so they can restart, keep the game at their own tempo. But this is for sure USA's best spell, the best soccer they played so far today.
Boy, that goal would have given them some kind of positive.
Yeah.
And points count in this cup. You get 6 for a win, 3 for a tie, and then a point for each goal up to 3. And a shutout gives you the possibility of 10 points. That one went out of play, so USA.
Yeah, it's interesting. If you think back to the first couple of minutes, they had one flash across the box. They probably should have scored from that, and then if that goal is given, even though they've been second best on the day, the result could be slightly different so far. So that's the beauty of the game, I think, Ray. It's all about putting the ball in the back of the net.
Bakale down the left channel. He's just been a headache for USA today. Top of the box. Back to Bakale on the left side. Offside as the AR had his flag up. Sent it back the other way. I think that had to be the message at halftime from Coach Dement. Just try to get a goal back. Try to get something positive.
Yeah. I'd be impressed with Atherton in the second half as well.
Good ball left-hand side. USA into the attacking third. Bad touch. Still alive, and a good play. That's going to be a foul. Maybe a yellow card.
Yeah. Referees don't like to see that when you go in, start showing with the goalkeeper. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, Atherton has held the ball up for his team. He's been a lone figure in the first half there up front, but he's certainly secured the ball better in the second half. And that's going to give USA a chance to build. It's going to let them have an opportunity to keep the ball a little more. So fair play to him.
Diego Martinez, the goalie, is okay. for Miami.
Yeah, looks like the referee's just going to let that one play. It was a fair challenge in a lot of ways, both going for the ball. So.
You're a old soccer guy, and I don't mean old as an age, but you've been around for long. Did you start your clock?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes.
Good man.
Yes.
I forgot to do mine. Miami with some real estate in front of them. They'll come to Benito on the right-hand side. Good overlap. Will give Miami a chance to send one into the box. Benito nowhere to go, so they'll play backward and see if they can recirculate the ball to the other side of the park. Oh, bad giveaway. A little too nonchalant there. 2-on-3 the other way, and there should be a foul. And this is a free kick. It's Atherton goes down.
Yeah, I think there's a cover in some of the crowd getting involved here, Ray, but I think
not a last offender.
The referee's giving himself some thinking time, and I don't think we're in danger of seeing a red here, but certainly a clumsy tackle, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick in a dangerous area. This is where the other side of the goal, but same region where the Miami goal was scored. So we'll see if they've got a set piece taker here.
Boy, like I said, a little nonchalant there by Miami.
I think a lot of it is down to the increased pressure that USA are putting on them. Dominguez has had it all his own way in the first half. Wasn't pressured like that at all. And as I say, looked $1 million. And this time he might have been a little bit surprised, but he's a good player, and you'd expect him to deal with that next time. So see if they can make the most of this.
Now a conversation with the AR on the far side. I wonder if this may be a red.
No, we could be talking about penalty territory here. If the AR thinks he was inside the box.
I don't think he was in the box.
No.
But so it definitely is a yellow card. That we knew for sure.
Some debate here. Miami players think it's a lot higher up than the referee's giving it as, but he's not going to move it now. So they need to get their wall set up.
Glad I set this canopy up for us. You're kind of out in the sun a little bit. I don't know if you're feeling
it. You'll never hear a Welshman complain about the sun, Ray, so we're all good over here.
All right. So you have a pretty good background in soccer. You were at Oklahoma before you came back to Florida. You're pretty familiar with these parts?
Yeah, a couple of gigs in college out here in the US. Obviously had a career in the UK before I came out here in 2015. But traveled a little bit, been around.
Here's the free kick, and that one is going to spray wide. As that was Broadbridge, Trevor Broadbridge taking the free kick, and he sent it high. Wasted opportunity there for USA.
Yeah, you'd like to see him getting on target. He hit it quite well, but obviously missed the target this time. So they're going to have to keep this pressure up. They need another shot or two to make this Miami team really believe that they're going to come back into it now. So really interesting 6 or 7 minutes coming up here.
Long ball played toward the midline. USA stole it away momentarily. Bakale out on the far side. Under control, it'll go out of play, and USA will get the throw.
It's really good from Fish there, not letting him turn really tight, making sure he can't look forward, and again the throw in from it. And from here, this is where USA can build, hopefully turn the Miami defense around a little bit and start to threaten the goal.
Long throw down the right channel. Broadbridge was there but couldn't come away with it. Miami did. Fish will send it over the sideline. He's been active as the right back for USA today. United Soccer Alliance. Steal by USA. Pass wasn't good enough there, and Miami came away with it. Long ball up top. Switch the point of attack to the right-hand side. Benito will bring it under control at the right sideline. Boy, the 1 and 2 touch passing is so nice.
Yeah, that's what good teams do. They, even though they're having a couple of minutes here, Miami, they've started to get their foothold back in the game again and just remind USA that they're in charge and they're on top. 10-12 passes in this move, and there's the ball out again to that left-hand side.
Bakale working on Fish. Scissor move, he's into the box, sent it near the top, a little chip, and oh, that one just missed. Good effort, good ball movement by Miami United.
Yeah, just a reminder that they're still here and they haven't gone away. USA were having a good moment there, and they're going to have to fight back here. Make sure they keep the ball a little. It's a little aimless up towards Atherton.
Ref says play on. Gives Miami the advantage as they have the ball, and there's a foul on Broadbridge, and it'll be a free kick. Definitely been a physical game today. And we have a change coming for Miami United. Or USA, maybe both. 2 players coming in for USA, 1 for Miami United. And that may be Dominguez coming out. Not sure, can't see a number.
I think that's Hurtado, 71 there. Just left. No, Hurtado's still on.
Let's see. They brought Bakale to the right-hand side.
Yeah, that's an interesting switch. We'll see if that's... we'll see what that brings now, but that's interesting because he's really been doing well down the left-hand side.
And they've moved Benito in as like the attacking mid now. Can't see who they moved out to the left-hand side. I think it was one of the new subs. Again, we don't have complete rosters here, so we're doing the best we can. Bakale couldn't run it down. And USA will throw it in. Minio, oh, bad, dangerous pass. And oh, there's an easy one, and it's saved. Boy, what a save. That could have been 4 right there for
Bradford.
Miami.
Yeah, Bradford off the line there, that's a certain goal. A bit fortuitous, but he's there in the right place at the right time. He's kept his team in the game here for sure. Superb contribution.
Miami will slow it down, loft one in to the 18. Good skill into the box, and finally it's just going to be cleared away. $3-0 Miami. How far are we in?
We're approaching the hour mark here, Ray, and it's definitely been a better 15 minutes for United than in the first half. But Miami's starting to flex a little bit here and get back into a rhythm. So it'll be interesting to see how United deal with this as they get their passing going again in the middle part of the field.
Held up there on the left sideline, and Miami in no hurry to send it forward, so they'll send it all the way back and build from there again. That one long, and I'm going to say, not sure who it was intended for. Minio comes out, ball is loose, and that's going to be a foul on Miami United. Maybe even a yellow for running into the goalie, but in all fairness, they were both going for the ball.
Yeah, some concern here over the goalkeeper. It's a brave challenge. He knows he's going to get clattered there. That's one of those ones as a goalie that you know you have to go into for your team. You try and protect yourself, but there's going to be collateral damage for sure in a challenge like that. So let's hope he's okay.
Hasn't moved much. Tell you what, while he's down, why don't we take a quick commercial break here? You're watching.
Florida Sports Broadcasting is your home for live local sports in Florida. Florida Sports Broadcasting covers sports year-round and brings you the action live with play-by-play so you don't miss a moment of the action.
Broughton gets the snap, steps, he's going to throw it again. He's got a receiver, that's going to be a penalty. Oh, they end up flying, touchdown! It's a touchdown! Touchdown!
Make sure you like FSB on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And for more information, go to floridasportsbroadcasting.com. Through their strategic IT talent placement practice, Altier Integrated Services leverages their top-tier network and proven talent acquisition process to efficiently support your organization by augmenting its talent resources. Altier provides institutions the talent to achieve competitive advantages through digital transformation and modernization. IT executives are faced with continued challenges around cost optimization and innovative activities. Altier has a proven track record of providing services anchored in driving the agile AT enterprise of the future. For more information about Altier Integrated Services, go to altairtek.com.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Back at Eagle Harbor Soccer Complex in Fleming Island, along with David Alf, I'm Ray Canevari. Happy you're with us today, and thankfully the goalkeeper, Minio, appears to be okay. He is up on his own 2 feet, but his day may be done.
Yeah, he's walking very gingerly there, Ray. I think there was some concern over the neck and the back of the head, obviously taken very, very seriously these days in soccer, which you like to see. But yeah, never nice when a goalkeeper and a striker collide like that. Unfortunately, it's part of the game. I'm hoping it's not too bad for the goalkeeper there.
Yep, Peyton French is the other goalkeeper on the team. And
he's getting ready, yeah.
Yep, and he'll be called into service here. But at least he got up on his own free will.
Yeah, perhaps precautionary, which is good, I suppose.
Boy, it's amazing how precautionary they are with head injuries today. I remember when I was playing young, way back then. You just said I had a headache, throw you back out there,
yeah,
and you're good to go.
We know a lot more these days, don't we? And
yeah.
Like you said, they put themselves out there over the line every single week to compete, and this is definitely one area of the game where I think we can protect players, even though they probably don't want to be taken off themselves. But good to see coaches have sensible approaches to this, and at the end of the day, player safety has to come first, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. So Peyton French, or at least that's who we have listed on the roster as the other goalkeeper for USA, will come out. And we're back underway. USA had a goal here in the second half off of a free kick. It was called offside. Boy, there's a shot that just went wide right.
That's a really good effort. I think it's Brandon Hill on the left there. He sized the defender up, cut inside, and he just needed a little bit more curl on that ball, Ray. It was a bit of a side foot. Shot, which never allowed it to come back quite enough to the post there, but a good effort nonetheless.
Miami builds out of the back. They come to the left-hand side. A little bit of high pressure from USA. They're able to break the line and come toward the middle third of the field. One is going to be sent all the way to the back three of Miami United. They've done well in that back three.
Yeah, they are very comfortable on the ball, very good at this part, even though it looks like they're being pressured. They find that midfield pivot and off the ball goes somewhere else. And the goalkeeper gets involved in this as well, as you see here. And I think that's why USA are reluctant to really press any higher than they are, because they're pretty much sure that the ball will come out on the other side. So Maybe not quite Man City, but certainly on their way there.
Those are pretty high standards. Top of the box. There's a shot and tipped over, and that'll be a corner kick. Boy, that was Peyton French's first activity, and that one was sailing in, I think, and French had to just touch it over the crossbar, and it's a goal kick, or a corner kick, I should say.
Yeah, he's watched that well, because that's quite difficult when it's right above your head. People think it's easy, but it's not. I've seen them go wrong, and he's tipped it over the bar well, to be fair. So good first contribution from him. He'll build some confidence from that.
Three 0 Miami.
Now this is interesting. There's not a single player, or maybe one player in the box for this corner. Most of their corners have been short so far. Looks like they're going to play this one in. But they might not actually be playing for the header here.
Bending ball, an in-swinger is going to go over the end line, and this will be another corner kick.
Yeah.
Or was it a throw-in? I didn't see if it went over the end line. I think it's a corner kick again.
Yeah. Interesting tactic here. Seems like they're allowing United to head the ball first, maybe, and then they're trying to get on the knockdowns and the second ball. Yeah, we'll see if they do that again on this one, but nobody went for that one in the air for sure.
Warm day here in Fleming Island. Some saving grace with the wind. In-swinger, and that one will go over the crossbar, and that'll be another corner kick coming out for Miami United.
London buses here, Ray, 3 in a row. Don't usually see this very often.
No. That one's going to go over the end line and a goal kick, and a couple more subs coming in. Or at least one for Miami United.
Yeah.
I think the ref was saying, I think I overheard him say we already did water break. I think they counted that injury as water break.
Yeah, they probably will have. Keep the game flowing.
Part of the reason why the game started 5 o'clock today in the heat, Miami wants to get back, especially with 4th of July traffic. I'm sure that's not a great commute.
No, you don't want any bangs or bumps on that road. You'll be there for quite a while.
Ball forward toward Atherton. He couldn't hang on to it, and Miami came back away with possession.
Yeah, you see it there, Ray. That's the difference. If Atherton secures it and holds it, United are in charge, and if he doesn't, it tends to come back the other way, and it's 1 or 2 minutes without the ball. So really important Atherton gets hold of it.
We haven't seen Bacali as much since he's moved to the right side.
No, I was interested in the switch. Maybe they fancied him up against Clarkey, but Clark's done a good job of getting tight to him, and he certainly hasn't had the influence so far in this half he did in the first. Here he goes now, though.
One headed away. And once again, it's Miami in control.
Yeah, it's Hurtado who's just dropped in there for Dominguez. Same role, different player, just controlling the tempo, making sure the ball goes from left to right, always dropping at an angle to get it like this. Making sure it's really difficult for USA to get hold of the ball.
Benito with a ball toward the right side, and that one's headed away. Good step coming forward, and Miami with an opportunity here as they play it out wide right. Sua, who had the free kick goal earlier in the game. Loose inside the 6, turn, and Sua with a shot, and it's blocked. Still alive, and there's a shot, and it's deflected over the crossbar. Corner kick coming up. USA holding on for dear life there.
Yeah, great little moment there. Some people throwing their body in the way of the ball. I think they've got a little bit fortunate not to concede the 4th there, and maybe that's important going forward, but they certainly want to make sure they don't switch off at this corner.
Boy, USA asleep there as Bacali came out for the short corner. He'll lift it back post and French high on the ladder to get that one. Miami kind of lulled USA a little bit by going into the box every time, and then that time they caught him short. Foul going to be called there, and a free kick coming up for Miami.
Yeah, he's definitely earned that one from the ref there. There was a little touch, but clever from Hurtado to make sure he gets the free kick and get the team back on the ball.
Miami into the final third.
That'll be offside.
Yep. Send it back the other way. How far are we in?
Yeah, 26 in, so stick or twist time now, really. It depends what United want to do. They're going to have to register soon if they have ambitions of getting back in this game.
Atherton below the circle. Stolen away. Benito. He has Bakali right. Went to Insua. And USA stole it away.
Here's an opportunity on the other side if they can see him.
I thought that might have been offside. Atherton's in at the left corner of the box. He's got a man there and put it too close to the 6. And Martinez was able to come out and easily get that one.
Yeah, just needed to bend that away from the goalkeeper if it was going to have any chance, but still dangerous on the break.
But this kid's good.
Yeah.
Great skill as he gets. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a certain resignation to that. He's not letting him go past him regardless, and you don't like to see it, but quite cynical.
Oof.
Quite cynical from Bradford there. We were praising him earlier for kicking the ball off the line and saving his team for sure, but yeah, I think he knows he's stopping him there one way or another, and you don't like to see that when there's players like Bakari go in and doing their thing, but it's part of the game.
So Bradford gets the yellow card. And a free kick, and Bakali's okay.
He's looking like he wants it again. I think he fancies going 1v1 against Clark here, but I don't know if he's going to get it.
Insua. Wonder if there'll be a yellow card here for USA again.
It's another late challenge.
Insua went down.
That was a naughty little challenge. That the ball was gone and he just left his foot in, and a bit of a lazy one.
Maybe a little bit of frustration for USA here.
Yeah, it's not going to help them either. See, they need the ball rolling. They need to be breaking on the Miami team every couple of minutes, and these stoppages, they just take the sting out the game. It doesn't give you the sense that they're going to come with a roaring comeback every time the game slows down. So probably less free kicks, less little ones given away, and a little bit more blood and thunder we need now in the last 10-15 minutes here.
Like Daly went down, but he's back up, and he may be done for the day.
Yeah, it's a painful one. Insua's been caught there. I think it's on the back of the Achilles there. It looks like he's going to try and run it off, but they may not want to risk him. He's such an important player for the Miami team.
It wasn't Daly who came out, I don't think. They're just so hard to see. Miami will restart the ball. There's Macaulay. Got a ball inside and then went to the top of the box. Wanted to bend it upper 90. But it went high and wide.
Exciting kid, this Bakali. You're going to see. I think we're going to see something from him in years to come. You've seen him driving off the line. You've seen him go down the side and beat someone one-on-one. Seems to have a lot of tools you need to be a modern-day winger, to be fair.
High press by Miami. USA unable to break it. Here's Benito. Ball loose at the top of the box. And easily fielded there, and USA will look to go the other way with about 15 minutes plus stoppage time left. Am I close on that?
Yep, you are.
Long ball toward Atherton. Throw in for USA.
So well Clark there, won his team to throw in. You can see he's got a bit between the teeth, wants to get on with it.
And Sua skillfully toward the top of the box, lays it off, and it's sent through the 6 and over the end line, and another corner kick coming up for Miami.
Such a good pickup by Insua again. He picks up great positions in between the lines. He seems like he has acres of space because he just drifts in there at the right time, and he's never rushed. He's great technically, and he's been a real important player.
I was going to say, what a skillful midfielder he is.
Yeah, no doubt. He's definitely on another level today, and he had an influence right from the start. Had a little kick there, but he seems to have walked that off, and looks like he's going to get on the ball again here.
$3-0 Miami with a lead. Under 15 minutes remaining here in the second half. Again, if you're just joining us, told you earlier we had some software issues with our scoreboard, and so we apologize for that. Set play off the corner is headed away by Broadbridge. Ball popped up in the air. Headed down. Benito is there to pick it up. Ooh, had that gotten through, could have been 4-0.
Great interception by Clark, to be fair. He's been really good since he's come out at half time. He's definitely read the game well and seen the danger. Saved his team there for sure.
Bad pass, gives it back to USA. Atherton. Here come USA, and they'll spray it out to the right channel. Ball bouncing around near the 6, and it'll be a corner kick for USA.
Ref thought about giving a free kick there. He had the whistle in the mouth, but he let it run, and it's bounced out for a corner. Really need to make something of this. Like to see Clark in the box here. I think he can go and head it for sure.
If you're USA, even though you're down 3-0, the goal here gives you a point, and you walk away with something. Ball sent in. Martinez punched it away and then was able to pick up the loose ball.
Clark's asking for a penalty there. He was definitely pushed over just before the ball came in. Not sure what happened there, but the ref waves it away.
Bacale to Benito. Well, they just always find the man in open space. Their vision is incredible.
And United are stuck between a rock and a hard place, really. They know they need to go forward, but they're also conscious of getting caught in behind with the pace that Miami has. So they're trying to press up in the one hand, but they want to remain deep with the defenders in the other, and it creates that accordion effect where there's now space in between the lines, and that's exactly what Miami are picking up on and taking advantage of.
There, in between the lines right there, and Sua.
It's a great run again from the kid.
Boy, he's so skillful. Yep, Benito's good too. Their midfielders are good. Yep. Great vision, great skill.
Top players, right? They just play the game at their own tempo, and never rushed. Always anticipating, know what to expect. Really impressive, so young, to be able to do that.
Yeah.
See the technical range of the Miami players as well. Inside of the foot, outside of the foot. Bending the ball, fading it away. Here we go again, that 1v1. This is what they want.
Bacale.
Yeah.
Oh, good skill. Cut inside. Oh. Benito able to hold it in. There may have been a foul there, but no call by the official, and USA control here on the...
Yeah, it's clever again to win the throw.
Leave it.
Can hear our official there. They've done a good job.
Yeah, they have.
Curious of your thoughts. I honestly would love to go away from VAR. I think it bogs everything down. We went so long without having it, and we seem to have done fine. Except maybe the hand of God from Maradona back in the day, but I don't know. I think we should go back to no VAR.
It's not for me, Ray. I might be a bit controversial here, but I think if you start messing around with the moment the ball goes in the goal and fans don't know if it's a goal or not, you got to be really careful about what we're doing as a sport, because that is why it is the biggest sport in the world. But yeah.
And they're drawn lines for somebody's feet and toenail, and it's like, come on, let's just go back to the referee. If he gets it wrong, he gets it wrong. It seems to balance itself out in the end.
I agree. It's part of sport, the human element.
Yep.
Maybe we're old school, mate.
Yeah, maybe. And listen, I'm all for technology. We're doing technology today here with an internet stream,
Well, I think the goal line technology has been superb. The way they can buzz on the referee's watch has been fantastic. But they can't quite do the same with VAR, can they?
Here he is, Macaulay again. Good, Brian. Good defensive play.
Yeah, he's been supremely impressive. And you know what about Bakari? He wants to defend as well, which is nice. You don't usually see that. There's a lot of players who have skill and trickery, and you have to force them to defend. But this kid seems to want to work as well, and he's definitely someone you want to have on your team.
Atherton, bad touch, lost it to Bakali. But USA able to get it back momentarily.
There he goes again, trying to win the ball back. Look, honest effort from him, to be fair.
Ball forward to Atherton, and it's sent over the sideline, so a throw in for USA. Oh, that might have been on purpose on the referee.
Now, because the ball has changed possession to the other team, he's going to have to drop it and give it back to United. That's one of those new rules changes.
Ball sent forward. Sprayed out wide. Last few minutes of this one.
Yeah, the result's pretty certain at this point, I think. Nature of the competition, you'd like to see United go for a goal, maybe get a point or two, but they probably deserve, at least one. But there's no doubt who the better team has been on the day so far.
Yes, sir. Oh, there's a ball through and an opportunity here for Miami as Luna will look to get a shot off, and a good save.
Impressive, the goalie, since he's come on, did everything neat and tidy. Got his body behind that one, no mistake.
Bad giveaway shot, and right at the keeper, though. And Dominguez disappointed with himself because he didn't do better with that one.
Oh, he will be. It's a poor finish. It's right at the goalie. Just saying how well the goalie's done, but he's not been extended at all in that one, and that would have been game over, obviously.
Long ball the other way, headed down. USA looking to get at least one here before the final whistle. Shot is deflected. That should be a corner kick.
Yep. Yeah, it's good at the end here. USA, fair play. They're not going down without a fight, and they may just get rewarded a little bit for this. The game's often funny like that. They haven't really been in it, haven't really had bouts of possession, but as many teams over the years have proved, it's not about how much ball you have, it's about what you do with it. So we'll see what happens here from the corner.
In-swinger is going to go over the crossbar, and that will be a goal kick for Miami United.
Yeah. When United review this, I think they're going to see a couple of real opportunities they should have scored. I mean, he's got there first in front of the defender. He's on the edge of the 6-yard box, and that should be a goal.
So some subs coming in and clearing the bench situation for Miami United.
Yeah, it's a long way to come for no game time, and
right.
Yeah, a few of those players that we mentioned, the influential ones, are getting a rest here.
Yeah, Macaulay coming out.
Yeah, good day at the office for him. Bright future for that kid for sure.
Dominguez coming out. So if you're USA, David, what do you take away from this one?
Yeah, I think, they've been solid. I think their plan at the start was good. I mean, they had a couple of chances. They didn't quite score in those first 5 minutes. It's been interesting to see if they did. But, Definitely a good day to learn, a good one to review this.
Change in keeper for Miami United as well.
Yeah, referee not happy with the substitution procedure here.
That's Andres Rincon coming in for Miami United in goal. Boy, it's taken a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, he's come on too soon, and they want him to go off to come back on. So it's one of those ones that, you know, coaches and fans hate, but I suppose referees have to stick to the letter of the law.
Throw-in for USA out on the right sideline. Giveaway. Miami running the other way, and that deflected shot will go over the end line, and it will be another corner kick coming up for United, as Insua, who's been all over the park today with another attempt.
Yeah, unlucky really, because the goalie was rooted to the spot there. That was going to drop in if it had been on target. We got the 2v1 situation in the short corner again. It's pretty clear where this is going.
I'm always in favor of bringing two out there on that.
Yeah. Well, the one gets beat every single time like that,
Yeah.
you see, and then a shot from here is much more dangerous. So maybe some things to review for the coaches here from United. Just good housekeeping going forward, but these players who've come into the game certainly look like they got a point to prove, so that's going to be interesting as we go into the final minutes here, right?
No doubt. Well, that's a handball. Oh, there's a shot. Good save. Ball's loose. And USA able to clear that away. They have some numbers going the other way, as Atherton will send one to the right channel.
Yeah, it's good from Atherton again. Now they've got numbers up. If they can move the ball here, might have a shot.
If you're USA, you just want to get something positive here before the final whistle.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's all about going into the next game. What momentum can you gather, isn't it? Like you said, the bounce will be interesting, but looks like the keeper's got that one. Yeah, the result's not in doubt today, but certainly lessons to learn for the United staff and players, and you know, you'd like to finish the game off strongly and have those memories going into training next week for sure.
Miami United patient again. They've been so patient on the ball today. Their spacing and their shape offensively so good.
Yeah, you really got to try and stop the switch of play a little more, see. So once you get them in this side, they'll want to do more to try and not give away silly free kicks, because that just kind of lets them carry on. But you really want to try and keep them on this side of the pitch now and not allow them to get on the other side.
One knocked out of play and a throw in for Miami United.
Yeah.
And Sua. Recirculate the ball like they always do.
Yeah.
One side it doesn't work, go
Yeah.
to the other side.
And that's when it's really difficult to defend against, because you've got to come across the pitch, keep your distances tight, and somebody's always going to be a couple of yards short, and then there'll be a hole, as you see in here, and they'll just pop it through, and it's been a really good...
And Miami's clever enough to get through those gaps if you're not.
That's exactly what they're looking for, Ray, and they're engineering them themselves. Look, every time they can go east to west, left to right, they find a hole, or they find a 1v1 scenario like this, and they're very patient with it as well, so they'll be a very good side this season to watch.
Benito. And Sua.
Yeah, just need to keep their discipline a little bit. That's silly. Silly to give you
no
a yellow
reason
card
for
away.
that.
No,
Yeah.
you don't want to do that in the last throngs of the match when the result is what it is, because those will tot up over the season for sure.
And Sua over the ball. He has a goal in this game. Beautiful free kick that started out the scoring. one cleared toward Atherton. He's up with a header.
Really hard. He's done well today. He's been on his own for the big part of it. He's never stopped working. Look, he's getting his reward here. It's a thankless task, that, for a striker on their own. Looks like he's going to win a free kick here.
In the final couple of minutes here, probably close to stoppage time, I would imagine. David, what do you have?
Yeah, I have it. I have that as time. I think whatever the referee's adding on here now, right?
3-0 Miami.
Looks like they're going to send this one into the box. Just land it behind the back line. Make the keeper come for it. It's not high enough.
That'll be a corner kick if it gets over the end line, but
yeah, it looks like it is.
Rincon couldn't save it before it reached the line, and corner kick here for USA.
The goalie's
sound
asking,
up everybody.
The goalie's asking if
Why
he
not?
can go here. And
Why not?
Very sensible from the coach. He's telling him stay home, so we're not going to change it at this point.
I think you send the house here.
Yeah, 1-0 maybe.
Ball toward the back post, and
save,
it hit the post and went out. It's another corner kick.
He's getting asked again, the coach. He wants to go again, but he's not going to let him, so... Yeah, you'd like to see him attack this ball and throw everything at it. It's a bit of a, a free hit, this. Whip the ball in with pace, really go after the header. You get a goal, you might lose the game, but you're going to have a really good feeling going into next week. Just take the edge off a little.
One sent along the ground, and Miami United will win this one 3-0 here at Eagle Harbor Soccer Complex. Final thoughts on this one, Dave?
Well, learning day for sure for United. Lots to pick out from that when they watch the film back next week. Miami the better side, but they controlled the tempo and had one or two really good influences, really good individuals who dominated the game. Very, very interesting watch, but no doubt in the winners today.
That's going to do it from here. Final score 3-0 Miami United. Big thanks to Jeremy Salazar, as well as Tony Salazar, Cobus Gomes. Outstanding job producing the game today. David Goff right next to me. I'm Ray Canevari. Thank you for tuning in. You've been watching soccer on Florida Sports Broadcasting. So long, everyone.
You've been watching the NISA Independent Soccer Cup on Florida Sports Broadcasting. Today's game has been brought to you by the First Baptist Church of Orange Park, Clay County Tourism Department, Mr. Chubby's Wings, and the United Soccer Alliance. Don't forget to like Florida Sports Broadcasting on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram.